In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 23, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dayton versus Salle. The upcoming A10 season unfolds with heightened anticipation on Tuesday night, featuring an enthralling clash between the 16th-ranked Dayton Flyers and the Salle Explorers. Heading into this matchup, the Flyers boast an impressive record of 15-2 overall and an undefeated 5-0 in conference play, contrasting with Salle's 10-8 overall record and a 1-4 conference standing. Dayton enters this pivotal conference clash riding the wave of a remarkable 12-game winning streak, showcasing an average margin of victory of plus 14 points during this scorching stretch. Notably, the Flyers have maintained perfection in covering the spread on the road, boasting a 3-0-1 against the spread record in away games. Statistically, the Flyers find themselves in a favorable position against the Explorers' defense, ranked 285th in defensive efficiency, surrendering 112 points per 100 possessions. Dayton, with the 12th ranked offensive efficiency, scores an impressive 121 points per 100 possessions. Spearheaded by key players like Darron Holmes II, Nate Santos, and Kobe Bryant, Dayton's dynamic offense seems poised to exploit Salle's defensive vulnerabilities. According to Ken Palm, this matchup presents a clash between a top 15 offense and a bottom 100 defense. Despite the game being played on the road, the forecast suggests a lopsided affair favoring the Flyers throughout most of Tuesday's game. Yet the question remains whether they can maintain an 8.5-point spread cover. In contrast, the Explorers find themselves in a challenging position, tasked with containing one of the nation's most efficient offensive teams. Dayton boasts impressive shooting percentages both at the rim and beyond the arc, emphasizing their aversion to settling for mid-range jumpers. The Flyers' offensive strategy, with 78.9% of their shots coming from either the rim or three-point range, poses a significant challenge to Salle's 298th ranked three-point defense. On the defensive end, Dayton's solid rim protection, blocking over 13% of opponents' shots at the hoop, and their disciplined approach, ranking 3rd fewest nationally in fouls, further compound Salle's challenges. Additionally, Salle struggle on the boards, ranking 336th in opponent total rebounds per game, suggests a potential lack of advantage in the rebounding department. As the game approaches, Dayton arrives with a top 25 ranking and a remarkable 12-game winning streak, displaying proficiency on both ends of the court. Shooting at 47.9% from the field, the Flyers not only excel offensively but also maintain a stringent defense, allowing only 64 points per game. Conversely, Salle's shooting struggles at 43.3%, coupled with a defensive vulnerability yielding over 73 points per game, indicate a challenging task against the Flyers. So the Dayton Flyers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Anticipating a slower-paced and methodical performance from the Flyers, the team's efficiency contrasts with their deliberate playing style, ranking 355th in adjusted tempo with a mere 63 possessions per 40 minutes. Coach Grant's recent track record on the road, with Dayton going 8-1 to the under in their last 9 road games, underlines the team's proficiency in controlling the game's pace. Conversely, Salle also embraces a deliberate pace, standing at 232nd in adjusted tempo with 67 possessions per 40 minutes. The Flyers' comfort within their slow-paced style, averaging 63 possessions per 40 minutes according to Ken Palm, provides a stark contrast to the Explorers. Furthermore, Salle's struggles in rebounding diminish the likelihood of creating second-chance scoring opportunities via offensive rebounds. While Dayton's three-point shooting prowess is expected to shine, it remains improbable that Salle can match them from deep, shooting under 34% from beyond the arc. The Explorers face additional challenges as 4 of their top 6 scorers shoot under 30% from three-point land. Dayton's stout defense, particularly inside, further heightens the difficulty for Salle to make an impact on Tuesday. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kentucky versus South Carolina. On this upcoming Tuesday night, basketball enthusiasts are in for a thrilling Southeastern Conference matchup as the formidable number 6 Kentucky Wildcats, boasting a commendable 14-3 record, 11-6 against the spread, and 14-3 over-under, embark on a challenging journey to face off against the South Carolina Gamecocks, who currently hold a record of 15-3, 13-5 against the spread, and 9-9 over-under in the comfort of their home court. The Wildcats are arriving with a momentum-boosting 105-96 victory against Georgia in their recent home game, while the Gamecocks secured a confident 77-64 win on the road against Arkansas. While the conventional wisdom might lean towards Kentucky being the superior team overall and the likely victors in this clash, it's essential to acknowledge the inherent challenges of an away game against a conference rival. To substantiate Kentucky's potential dominance in this encounter, a closer examination of their season statistics becomes imperative. A critical area of concern revolves around the clash between Kentucky's offensive prowess and South Carolina's defensive strategies. The Wildcats currently rank 7th in field goal percentage and 6th in three-point percentage, while the Gamecocks find themselves at the 55th spot in opposing field goal percentage and 173rd in opposing three-point percentage. The stage seems set for Kentucky to exhibit offensive prowess, generating numerous scoring opportunities both within and beyond the three-point line. Conversely, South Carolina's offensive capabilities appear lackluster, holding the 234th position in field goal percentage and 204th in three-point percentage. Given Kentucky's formidable defense, the Gamecocks are likely to struggle in converting possessions into successful scores. Although aspects like rebounds and turnovers are expected to balance out, Kentucky's impressive shooting percentages should propel them towards covering the spread and securing a victory. Delving into recent trends, Kentucky has covered in 7 of their last 10 games overall, and historical matchups with the Gamecocks have seen Kentucky emerging victorious in 7 of their previous 10 encounters. These trends instill confidence in predicting that Kentucky will cover the spread and emerge triumphant, even on the road. While the Wildcats are typically recognized for their dominance at Rupp Arena, this game against South Carolina doesn't seem poised to present any formidable challenges. The Gamecocks have struggled against high-powered offenses earlier in the season, and Kentucky appears poised to continue this trend. Therefore, the Kentucky Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These two teams are well acquainted with high-scoring affairs, particularly when pitted against each other. While the offensive capabilities of Kentucky have been thoroughly dissected in this discussion, it bears emphasizing that their 7th-ranked field goal percentage and 6th-ranked three-point percentage make them formidable contenders for amassing a significant point total in this game. However, the pivotal factor influencing the decision to take the over lies in South Carolina's ability to contribute to the overall scoring. Despite lacking standout performances in specific offensive categories, the Gamecocks face the daunting task of covering a substantial portion of the total points. The concern arises from Kentucky's defensive vulnerabilities, where they permit opponents to shoot close to league average from both the field and beyond the arc. Notably, Kentucky's fast-paced style of play, ranked 18th in adjusted tempo according to KenPom.com, contributes to an increased number of possessions for both teams, resulting in a higher likelihood of scoring. Recent trends further support the notion of a high-scoring encounter, with Kentucky surpassing the total in 9 of their last 10 games overall, and South Carolina going over in their past 3 games. Additionally, historical matchups between these teams have consistently yielded high-scoring affairs, with 7 of their last 10 encounters surpassing the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total, our full game total pick. Wisconsin versus Minnesota. The upcoming clash between the 11th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers and the Minnesota Golden Gophers is set to unfold on Tuesday night. As the Badgers boast a solid record of 14 wins and 4 losses overall, along with a commendable 6-1 standing in Big Ten play, they are gearing up to face the Golden Gophers, who, despite a promising start in non-conference matchups, now stand at 12-6 overall, with a 3-4 record in Big Ten play. In the initial phase of the season, the Badgers encountered setbacks in 3 of their first 10 games against formidable opponents such as Tennessee, Providence, and Arizona. However, they rebounded impressively with a 7-1 streak, triumphing over teams like Jacksonville State, Chicago State, Iowa, Nebraska, Ohio State, Northwestern, and Indiana, albeit with a lone loss to Penn State. Their recent victory against Indiana saw the Badgers securing a substantial lead of 39-26 by halftime, ultimately sealing the game with a 91-79 scoreline. Max Klesmit played a pivotal role, contributing 26 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist in a 30-minute display. On the Golden Gophers side, their early season struggles included defeats against Missouri, San Francisco, and Ohio State in the first 8 matchups. Subsequently, Minnesota found their rhythm with wins over Nebraska, Florida Gulf Coast, IUPUI, Ball State, Maine, Michigan, and Maryland, followed by setbacks against Indiana, Iowa, and Michigan State. In their recent face-off with Michigan State, the Gophers faced a 5-point deficit entering the second half, but couldn't close the gap, succumbing to a 76-66 loss. Dawson Garcia led the team with 22 points and 9 rebounds. Following a lackluster performance against Michigan State, the Golden Gophers are eager for a rebound effort. In that game, they struggled from the free throw line, shooting at a 65.4% rate, and committed 19 turnovers, resulting in 21 points for the Spartans. With 3 of their last 4 games seeing them score 66 or fewer points, the Gophers face a challenge and will need a significant offensive push in the upcoming contest. Contrastingly, the Wisconsin Badgers have demonstrated offensive prowess, scoring 70 or more points in their last 12 games. Riding a wave of good form, they present a formidable challenge to the Gophers. Despite Wisconsin's superiority, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, with a 15-3 against the spread record this season, exhibit potential and should not be underestimated, particularly considering their history of success at Williams Arena. The Gophers have the opportunity to make a statement, and covering the spread as underdogs could be a strategic pick for bettors. Despite playing at a deliberate pace, the Badgers have surpassed the total score in their last 2 games. Remarkably, they rank 87th in the nation in scoring offense this season, owing to their above-average shooting abilities, standing 40th in field goal percentage. The Golden Gophers, too, are a proficient scoring team, positioned 71st in the country in scoring offense, and they intend to quicken the pace, ranking 189th in play speed. Anticipating an offensive showdown, I am inclined to predict that the combined score will exceed the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.